Hello. It's time for more Final Fantasy 14 online. Sorry I didn't end up missing stream yesterday. It just ended up being kind of a long, tiring day. But I'm here now, and it's all good. And I'm so excited to see what other trauma Garlemald brings. Because the Licinia questline, if that's my sneak peek, and knowing what I know about kind of the content of at least one upcoming quest here, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot. But I'm very excited, honestly. Feelsbringer didn't make me cry. I want to see if I'll cry still. Got close. I think the closest that was still when Isael died. That was still, oh man, Heavensward just was great. Let's go back to the camp. Okie dokie. Dun, 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 dun. First going back to camp, I'm just gonna fast travel there. Makes life easier. Okay. This person put their sprout back on. Oh, let's tell her what we've seen.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Yeah.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right.
Yeah.
And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
Smart. Sending him in. You can act as the envoy then here. You might have to keep that in mind going forward. I mean, they didn't know though.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
What else have we learned? Let's find out.
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified.
Nice. Okay, I wonder who though that is.
They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Such as? It got cold in here. Like, I've been warm all day, and then figures the moment I put on a long sleeve though, I get cold.
And his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Okay.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad.
Yeah.
Unless
We know who it is. I mean...
or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Xeno stuff. And the Tolophoroi.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically.
I don't remember Gimlet Dark.
Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival,
Cold.
took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced.
It makes
While
sense.
some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Yeah.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly.
Okay.
Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies.
True.
And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And
Right.
Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right to succession. And in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat
Smart. I mean,
orchestrated by Titus and
you know.
Nerva.
Rather smart to blame them. It makes sense that you would think it was them, even though it wasn't.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing. Presumably
The
to
self-same
provide them with the means and
benefactor.
encouragement to pursue a swift victory.
Who is this
And
gonna
that these
be?
contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
Asahi?
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers
Okay,
with
House
funds
Brutus.
as well.
Who do we know anything about House
It would
Brutus?
seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
Interesting.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of
Yeah.
Arsene, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Makes sense.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
And then a tower suddenly
From
appeared.
that point onward, they have no
Oh.
memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers.
Glaciers.
asked about
That's
the
how we say
Imperial
that?
Palace and
Thought it was
bizarre
glacies.
transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
That's the radio
May the
stuff.
Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
Uh-huh. I mean, come on. They couldn't have picked a more apt name with Babel. Yeah, they spelled it wrong, but still. The biblical Tower of Babel comes to mind.
We have something to show you all.
Oh. There we go. Alright. The radio.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
I mean, who'd say his body isn't also being possessed in that way his voice is being utilized?
We are of one mind, then.
Ether. Is that what the mind
ether
is?
that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal,
The people near the radios were fine.
then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
Yeah. Which explains
No wonder Licinia
Licinia.
kept it close.
Oh, hello,
My friend,
Serena.
I must speak with you.
What's up? Speak.
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
Oh.
Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Ooh, yeah, let's find out who he is.
I think we do.
I wonder if we'll know him. That's what I'm curious about. Because we've met a couple important Garleans so far in our adventures. Don't know anyone with blue hair.
Who do we have here?
Be a name I know, come on.
Garleans?
Mm-hmm.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
You fucking idiot. Brainwashed, sorry. Propagandized his entire life. But come on.
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pir Norbanus.
Okay.
And that's all you invaders.
We don't know. I don't know Eulus, is at least not by name. Glad he pronounced it, because I would have said Julius.
Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this.
I love that.
Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
True.
If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
Alright, we're not asking to negotiate.
Him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Okay. We were just gonna give you some supplies, bruh, but yeah. Like, why do you have to overcomplicate this?
But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Lucia.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
This seems like a bad idea.
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang.
And you've also seen how they react to you.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true.
It seems dumb. I would send the 2 Garleans, personally.
But a chance to
Maxima, Lucia, and then me. I'm going with you. Obviously.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause. But you will
I like how no
proceed
one
with
even
the
tries,
utmost
though,
care.
to make them make the right choice. It's the objectively stupid decision, in my opinion. You send the Garleans to speak to the other Garleans. It will work better.
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Thank you for your efforts, Magni. Also, your cold weather outfit is sick as fuck, if I may say so myself. I wonder who we're gonna meet. Yeah. Thancred will be worried sick if we're gone too long. That's her nice way of saying Thancred's gonna come fuck everybody up if we're gone for even an hour longer than we're expected. Or perhaps her way of saying that we know he's gonna be spying on us from afar. Regardless, Thancred we need to worry about if we're not careful here, because he might do something stupid. Why have you heard my name before? Well, because I'm the one who originally defeated Xenos. I'm your big enemy. And then follow them. Or maybe you've heard my name because I'm just always a thorn in the Garlean side. Maybe the people... Oh, I wonder if he works with people I know. That's my guess, that he works with people I know. No! Oh, why am I stopping? Don't stop. I don't want to fight a fucking bear right now. Sprint with Peloton. Run. I bet we're heading to Tertium. We let the twins get ahead. Maybe not all the way to Tertium, but probably close. Whee! Okay. What? Oh, Euless. Okay, the first stop. No, these aren't the headquarters. Since you've kept your side of the bargain, fuck off. I mean, I know he's being smart, but I don't like the Garleans still. Alright, let's just keep going. Defeat the tempered soldiers. I wonder if they realize any of that, what's been happening, right? Like, I wonder if they know that this is tempering. I wonder if they know the tower's what's caused the tempering. I don't expect them to know the whole, you know, Xenos and stuff. Because even if they did actually know he was involved, they wouldn't, you know, believe it or whatever. Like, that's pretty much irrelevant in this moment in time, just given their reactions to everything. Hell, if anything, if they know that it's their own people, it might be worse for us right now. Just considering that if they do believe it, that could cause a bit of a, you know, some cognitive dissonance. That might make them less helpful to us. Alright, Euless. Let's keep going. Damn. They just, I mean, like, I get, like, if you're attacked, you have no choice, you know, that's the smart, I mean, it's the practical choice, but it just sucks that they so little believe us that they're not even, like, you know, prove yourself to us, right, you know, kind of thing. But instead, they're just like, nope, we don't trust you. We would rather just kill them all. I like that they just get to stand there and watch while I have all the fun. Doo-doo-doo. Almost done with them. Got him. Let's keep going, Euless. I don't have to kill any more of these guys. It's just annoying at this point. Okay, no one else here. He took care of this batch. Oh, I guess you are kind of useful. Oh. The fact that, like, curing doesn't even occur to them. Like, not that, like, I mean, you know, obviously they don't have a cure because they don't have magics and stuff, but the fact that, like, it sounds like they're, at least he, right, you know, this individual is not even interested in it. The fact that that could even be possible, that you just think that they're a lost cause. I mean, it probably comes from their whole, you know, magic is icky, dirty, bad, blah stuff. And our cure is objectively magical. And the effect they are under is objectively magical. But, I don't know. It's just a hard headspace to even sort of put yourself into. Ooh, these guys look monstery. Oh, Eolus. They can't be cured. No, I guess not that level. But some can be, though, and we have cured some. Not everyone is beyond hope. Odd that I can't even see where the aetheryte is, even though I'm apparently, like, right on it. Also. Ugh, go away. I don't want to fight you. Okay. Maybe it's underground. Yeah, that's why. Go, go, go. Hello there, Theodora. I hope you are okay. Okay, no intention of speaking with me, that's fine. You can't speak, it looks like. And Alphino and Allie say. Okay, let's see what's up here. Who do we think is here? It's underground, it's probably warmer. But yeah, not the easiest place. Okay, let's go see who the commander is. There are a few Garleans we have fought before we haven't seen in a while. There was a girl whose name was close to Julia, but it wasn't Julia, but also wasn't Julius, like Julius Caesar, I don't remember. But it was like, her name was like close to Julia. I wonder if she's here, or then, she's the only one I really remember. Oh no, that's Euless. Euless, hello. I thought that was her. I got excited because I thought I saw a Julia name, but it was just Euless. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was not with a J.
These are their chosen representatives.
Oops. Knocked the thing off my mic. Boop. Great. We also, when we last saw her,
Very well.
she was all armored.
Let
Oh
us
no.
hear what they have to say.
Male voice. Okay.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the
That's a
First
name
Legion.
we know. That's a name we know.
First, I had no idea you had survived.
That's a name we know.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
No.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
See, capitalism's the real enemy.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. It was only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
You've been the one pushing us for the last couple hundred years.
Were our only defenses. Emperors
Okay.
Solus and Varus
We
understood
defensively
this,
took over
and through their
many people and
campaigns saw us
enslaved them.
grow
Defensively, of
prosper.
course.
Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name. Aye.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you would.
Okay. His coat's sick as fuck also.
Of the ideas you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be.
It's unfortunate because this doesn't come from any nowhere. It does come from a long-standing history that they have, and all the propaganda and stuff. But
surely you can understand that.
I don't know. It just seems short-sighted to cling to such ideals over the literal lives of your people.
There are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it?
It's true.
Can we not work together?
People like him who face to benefit from it, at least in his mind. It's the mindset of, I will kill you before you have the chance to even try to kill me. And that's all Garlemald's ever done. And they don't even realize that they've only, it's all been done under the guise of protection, but really it's all been corrupted by the Ascians from the fucking start.
If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and
we want to live and let live,
which you do not?
Not all be the same.
Disparity is the root of discord. And
not necessarily.
Compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
It's funny, this is one of my least favorite mindsets people have.
Garleans will never submit,
the idea that peace and things like that are never possible because, let's be real, as long as people don't disagree, that people are gonna want to hurt each other all the time. I fucking hate it.
It seems there is nothing.
It's the root of the problem, is not thinking like that. You're right. Disparity will drive us apart so long as you refuse to allow people to do what's best for them and make their own choices.
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done.
Yeah, of course we're being taken.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead.
What's the condition?
Collar them.
I'm sorry. What does that do?
What are these?
They stop magic, probably.
Incentive. You'll be...
Oh, shock collars.
Stop.
Keep away from me. You know who I am then.
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Who, me? I like that he recoiled. As you fucking should. I could kill all of you if I tried. But I won't because I don't want to.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more.
You needn't worry.
I mean, he's right. Not like hurting them hurts me more than hurting me does, so yeah.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths?
On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire. Yep. I remember that one. I love that he's coming up so much in this one.
A curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
It's a convenient picture. Based solely on my strength.
Yes, sir.
Maybe her name was more like Juvia, but I could just be confusing it with the makeup brand Juvia's Place, which great makeup brand, by the way. But I don't know why that there was someone with a J name. Also, I'm surprised his last name isn't pronounced just like Cinna, because that's how I thought that was pronounced. Because isn't there a Hunger Games character with that name? But I could be also saying the Hunger Games character's name wrong too, I suppose. We do want to talk to people. We just want to know what's going on. Ooh, didn't mean to shake my desk. No magic, yep. Smart to use it as a power source. I will not touch it. Oh. How do you know? Oh, you served under Gaius. Praetorium. Jesus. I mean, I get that kind of reaction because, yeah, you know, I mean, it misunderstands still, but, you know, I get it. It all makes sense. I know it all makes sense. But, oh, didn't mean to bump the mic. Oh, no, are you okay? Mm-hmm. And then the radio. Mm-hmm. People are cold, they remember me, and they want to kill me, and they need a lot. But his aesthetic is so weird. What do you mean? I'm curious. Assist Flavius. What a name. Persona non grata. Okay. Yeah, Euless might be down. Let's see. It's like full plate battle, right? Nice. Anime gun sword. Let's see if I can. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking glamours aside. Like, the flying convertible is very much just like a fun thing that they threw in from 50. Yeah. That kind of stuff, yes. It's funny because it's one of those things, though, where because it all has a lore explanation, like, it doesn't even register as weird to me anymore. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, well, yeah, like literally, as I was reading that, I was like, well, yeah, because they, you know, they still have regular swords with regular weapons. Some people can't use magic, other people's can't. You know what I mean? Like, the copium, the rationale that my brain comes up with. You're right, it's very weird. It just doesn't seem like it anymore to me. Re-8 there, Gred's wife. We have seen Quintus. Gotta hate his stance on, nah, if we don't kill everybody else, they'll kill us. Very, very fun and expected, but still, aggravating as hell. Just trying to get Euless to agree to let us bring some supplies. Those mysterious countrymen of yours, I assume? More like bread walker. Ooh, I want good bread. Ooh, maybe I'll make bread this weekend. I don't know if I'll have time. My parents are coming down to visit this weekend. But if I have time, I would love to. I haven't made focaccia in a couple weeks. So that's like my go-to bread to make. It's like the biggest bang for your buck, I find. Where like it has the recipe I use at least has very little kneading and stuff involved. But it still comes out so yummy, and so I make it really garlicky. It's very good. Quintus dispatched the messenger. State governments are making horrible choices. The Supreme Court is going, can you stop for 5 minutes? I don't even... Let's please not get political right now, because I will... Oh my god, I agree, and it's all of it just makes me so fucking pissed off. Especially when you look at state governments. Like, I think it was the guy from Missouri this past week who defended child marriages by saying, well, I know somebody got married at 12 and they're still married. It's like, that's not the point, but also, what the fuck? You think that means it was good that they got married when they were 12? Just do it. Let's focus on fantasy politics. It's way less real and thus way less... The word that comes to mind is painful. You know? My computer Bob breaking news thing on TikTok. He's like, I know. No, trust me. I get... it took a long time to purge most of that from my TikTok feed. I still get a good amount of it, particularly on like LGBTQ issues, because just when you watch a lot of gay content, you get a lot of also politics pops up. It's just the two things go very hand in hand, unfortunately, in our community. But now I know it's, especially like on a Friday, like it's always the worst moments you get something where it's like the end of the week, you're just starting to relax, and then all of a sudden you're reminded the world is going to shit. You know? That just fucking sucks. Ugh. And then if you don't look at it, if you're like me, you just start to feel guilty because you're like, but people ignoring the issues is part of the issue. And then you just feel bad about yourself, even though you're not the problem, but you're like, oh, but I feel like I'm part of the problem. Have you seen the D&D? I haven't seen it yet. At this point, I think I'm probably just gonna wait until I can like stream it from home. I don't know, just because like this weekend I said I'm with my parents the whole weekend and stuff. And then so probably next weekend, I don't really know we don't have any plans yet, but knowing me, I'll probably want to at least be a bit more of a potato than I'm going to be this weekend. But, you know, so at that point, yeah, it might be worth just waiting, but who knows? We'll see. I also want to see the Mario movie. I want to see the D&D movie, and I want to see the Mario movie. And it's great, because I didn't think I was going to want to see either of those. It's at one poem when they came for X, I did nothing because I'm not X and they came for me. No one was left to help. Yeah. No, exactly. It's the things that we have been screaming from the rooftops for ages. You think these laws are going to stop with the people you don't like, and then all of a sudden you realize you're one of the people that they don't like either. Because they want to basically suppress, like, everybody and keep everybody under thumb, and it's just a whole thing. I did go on a mini anti-capitalist rant earlier. One of the characters, the timing is actually really funny, because one of the characters was like, as long as man stands to profit from killing his other whatever, it was like, as long as you stand to profit from killing somebody else, you're gonna keep doing it. And oh, Park, this was supposed to be, huh? It's unfortunate that Magitech are here now. But so naturally I went on my anti-capitalist rant. I was like, yeah, it's almost like maybe a system that is entirely built around the idea that money and profits are the most important thing is a part of the fucking problem. You can't go on an anti-capitalist rant, you play a Lala. Lalas are, I mean, look, old Lalas aside, anarchy is a Lala motto, and you know that. The ones that Ul'dah have just been corrupted. True anarchy is the Lalafell way. Let's see what quest. I know the name of the quest too. I have a sticky note with the name of the quest as mentioned last time, so I know when that's gonna happen. Also, the quest name right now being His Park Materials, as someone who read the His Dark Materials trilogy as a child, makes me very happy. I haven't thought about those books in years. War criminals. Oh, those have to be one of the most oppressed groups in the world. Like, there have to be so many doors they can't open. Quite literally. Especially the ones in, like, Charlian, you know, the places that are majority Ellazin. Oh boy, because Ellazin in this game are very, very, very tall. A Lalafell in an Ellazin world, man, it's a hard life. It is, yeah, interesting how everything has this, like, death machine vibe, even though it's still it's a park and it's for kids, you know? It's very, I don't know, it just really adds to the Chernobyl vibe I'm getting here. Children's slide compared to what? Some bad military things. This whole place was just constructed weird. It's constructed by somebody who doesn't know what fun is. Reminiscent of a merchant stall. Children to play shopkeeper. Oh, I should hop on and carry. Oh, that would be appreciated. Although I have a feeling I'm going to be stuck in this area for a little while. Just considering how closely we're being watched by everybody. The map. None will require the use of ceruleum. Yeah, let me grab this Aether Current while I'm here too. I haven't really been actively hunting for these, but if I see one, I'm gonna get it. And I can actively hunt for them off stream like I usually do. Children play shopkeeper. You mean children hide behind and throw rocks at each other. Snowballs! This is a snowy place. It better be snowball fights. You think the one is next stream? Okay. I mean, that's good to know. Maybe what I am thinking I'm gonna just do that one off screen. Maybe I'll flip to a break screen for a little bit while I do it. Just, yeah, because you know, and I can just give the recap afterwards. I would rather just not show it. Even though it is a big bunch of cutscenes, as you mentioned. I would just rather be safe. So. Oh, Jesus, bumped my desk. Nothing that uses ceruleum here. My computer saying AMC is down 6 points stock market. Like, how and why? Huh. Oh, you should bring your siblings is heated. Sick of just waiting and splashed about. The pond heaters might have ceruleum. YouTube, that a Vocaloid song was about committing in life, but yeah, that's why I'm and even like YouTube stuff aside, I'm just not comfortable with somebody accidentally maybe potentially stumbling into that, you know. I would much rather just skip the portion. I can briefly say who has passed and we will move on from there, you know. A lot of Vocaloid songs are about that though. Yeah. Yeah, so it might be a safe assumption. I don't watch a lot of Vocaloid personally. From what I understand, that kind of stuff does sometimes happen. These characters look so out of place. Well, yeah, they're supposed to. We're not from here. A little friendly competition might make things interesting. So you should care less. It's English, which is whack. There were also bangers, like Waka P songs heavily dealt with depression topics. They're dealing with those. They were bangers. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of music does. Like, as somebody who still to this day loves the pop punk songs I listened to as a young teenager, like a lot of songs that are some of my favorite songs are about like topics like that, you know. There's something very cathartic about putting it to music. Oh, I'm starting to lose health. Oh, but I regained it by just standing here. Oh, can I just like stand on this for a second? Cool. Hated by life itself. Got censored by YouTube for like a while. I get it to some extent because it's better to be safe rather than sorry, and you want to make sure that what's being posted doesn't glorify, even though it does discuss, you know. It's blurry and there are lines. I get why they might have a more, you know, especially considering that moderation is first and foremost automated, and then manual intervention happens afterwards on the YouTube side of things. So, you know, I get it, but it's unfortunate, you know. It wasn't even about it though. Oh, jeez. Well, no, that's a whole thing. It's not even about it. What the fuck, right? But I get why though they might, you know, anything that is even remotely about it, I get flagging it first, you know. Better to be a little overly cautious with subject material like that, I feel like. Because you can usually at least appeal and get them corrected. Call me an old Dawn because by fire I am reborn. I'm going across strawberry absolute bangers, but I literally just blindly living life alone. I don't know who Miku is, but yeah. Hatsune Miku? Are we talking that? Because I only know, the things I know about Hatsune Miku are exclusively because of Drawfee references. Anything I know about Hatsune Miku comes from Drawfee. The creator of Minecraft. And here, oh yes, she has created everything after all. She made the internet after all. She also voiced that one grasshopper in A Bug's Life. You mean the one named Hopper? The Hopper the grasshopper? Okay, Euless. There's a friend I spot in the distance. I see you back there. Alright. I'm happy we managed to get them ceruleum and to do it in a way that didn't entirely go against their whole "we won't take your aid." No. Last time I saw Bug's Life was 2007. It's so easy. It's Hopper. It's in the name of the species. I do like the movie Bug's Life, though. I will say. I don't remember. I don't think anybody else's. Oh, wait. No, Flick. Flick is the protagonist. And then Hopper. And those are the two I remember. First Legion Incendiary, destroy Magitech armor to retrieve a cerulean tank. Okay. So... what, like... use this. Sounds like Azzy's whoever do the script. The script for B-movie. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Why is it still telling me to come over here? Oh, no. Okay. I can just maybe get more from him. He was the villain. Why doesn't Nero care about their names? Because he was a scary villain. I was very afraid of Hopper for a while. I think I need more. I only had 2. Use this one, and then, oh my gosh, there's so many all around. Nope. None in there. Don't use the one everyone you find? Oh. But, oh, the gauge is broken. But empty. Well, this one's unclear. I'm gonna do it on this one. Also, as an autistic, my brain doesn't have a proper file storage area for names. Fair enough. Got one. If it doesn't tell you, then use it. I should have been reading the messages that I should have been reading. I did not read. I did not want to read. And here you go, ceruleum. Wait, he walked that way, but why? Okay, I'll wait here. I was just going to follow where he walked off screen. Did you use Peloton to go the wrong way? Yeah, maybe. But at least I used Peloton. I wonder what's going on.
Escape the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we?
Thancred.
Don't react. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on.
Alright. What's up, bud?
After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance.
Do you watch Joe Cat's Fizz Range Guide? I did not.
We observed you being led into the station, but decided against venturing inside.
Smart.
When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything.
Don't look. Looking is reacting. Yeah, Quintus survived.
This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel. An interesting development.
That's what they're good whispers. He does it only when invisible, so you can't see him.
Still too early to get our hopes up. For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way.
Yeah, we'll indulge them on every turn.
With luck, this will all be over soon. Until then.
Bye-bye.
They had not gone far.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid.
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually...
Yeah, there's a lot already.
now,
I thought he
this
was
will
sending
have to
you.
suffice.
Maybe if this was like
return to the
D&D or
station.
Pathfinder, but... Unfortunately, Thancred doesn't have sending. I believe he was in... Because I think that's why we looked over our shoulder, is my guess. Because Thancred has some invisibility abilities, so I guess I just assume that this was an indication that he was right there.
Ah, there you are.
He searched high and low and definitely didn't just stand there for 10 minutes doing nothing, right?
Brought back a king's ransom.
As close we're gonna get to one.
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all what I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile.
I get that's Alize's version of threatening him and just tilting her head a little.
Humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
Are you willing to die for a
I
cause?
trust your expedition was fruitful.
It's not even die for a cause. It's dying for some arbitrary stance of a man who's very hardened in his ways.
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
The armor.
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
Yep, there it is. He doesn't care.
The time for action is upon us.
He does not care. The quest might actually be today. I have the name of it off to the side. We will
My
see.
men and I have matters to discuss.
I know what the name of it is,
Meantime,
so.
you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
It's today? Alright. Good to know. I hope it isn't Euless. Oh. I'd be really sad if it was Euless. I'm starting to like him.
What did he mean by that?
It's literally the next quest. Oh, sick. Okay.
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question.
Are they gonna try to kill us to steal all of our supplies? That's my guess, at least, that they're gonna wage war in the camp. Doesn't happen immediately, a few cutscenes beforehand. I know it doesn't happen immediately, but just to be safe, I'm gonna not show it any of it.
The idyllic spaces of which Euless spoke?
I'd rather do that than cut it close or have to worry about, you know, stopping things before that cutscene gets shown. It's actually great timing, actually, because I was planning on only being able to stream for an hour tonight because I had to do some cooking and stuff. And so with that being the case, actually, maybe I end stream after this real quickly, do the other quest off screen stream so it's done, and then we can resume with this all on Monday, and I'll give a quick summary just so it's on the VOD of what happened.
They will be detained at a separate location.
Huh. Yep, they're betraying us.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
Don't do it.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
We will yield. Everything will be all right. Have faith. Monday might be a dungeon. Good to know. Fuck. Just fuck, you know? Let's turn it in. Make sure. Yep. Alea Lacta Est is the one where we see the self-kill, shall we say. So, this is where we're gonna call it for today, and now we'll watch this whole batch of cutscenes off stream so that Monday we can start up after it's all done. Thank you again for the preemptive warning. Thank Red's wife on this one. I appreciate it. Because I don't want to show stuff like that on stream. Just to be safe. But yeah. So, thank you so much everyone for watching. Next streams, will be Monday again. Trauma Walker, go Bert. Yeah, fucking right. Next stream will be Monday though. We'll dive in after whatever this whole quest line here seems to be, and see what else Garlemald has in store. So hopefully I will see you then. Bye-bye.